What's your penny worth? What if I told you there's a lot of people out there that have no idea what their coins are worth? Imagine coming across a coin in this video and accidentally spending it. By the end of this video, you're not going to have any doubt in your mind whether or not your coin is rare or not. One of the most important things about your coin is the condition of the coin. If you find one of these coins, the last thing you want to do is mishandle the coin. Each little nick and scratch on the coin can decrease the value of the coin. Depending on where your coin was minted will depend on how much money the coin could be worth. It's a simple supply and demand issue when it comes to how many coins were produced for a specific mint run during a specific date. But without boring you with too many details, let's just hop into this video. So up first, we have a 1917 S 1 cent wheat penny here. This one sold for $9,400, and here's why. So if you look under the date there, you're going to see a small little S mint mark. That S mint mark stands for the San Francisco Mint, where this coin was minted. Next, when you're looking at this coin, you may think that it's a bit dirty and beat up, but that brownish dark color on the coin is actually the toning. Toning can happen depending on where the coin was stored, where the air will oxidize with the metals inside of the coin. This coin was graded at a red by PCGS. That means that the coin is relatively close to the mint state grade. When these coins are being produced, they are all red, and over time they can turn into red brown or brown coins. Red coins are typically worth more money, but brown coins can still bring a ton of money, trust me. It's important to know the first year they minted these wheat cent pennies was 1909, so this coin is pretty close to the date of 1909. Lastly, the condition. This one was graded at a PCGS mint state 65, and the highest achievable grade in grading is 70. All these things combined allowed it to sell for $9,400. Similar coin here, this one looks really nice, and this 1914D coin sold for $32,200, and this is why. So this one was graded by NGC, a mint state 66, so that's a little bit better than the previous coin, and you can see that this coin does not have the toning that the previous coin had. This one was struck at the Denver Mint, so you can tell by the D mint mark below the date there. A beautiful looking coin that graded very highly, and that's why it sold for $32,200. Wait, 90% of you that watch the videos are still not subscribed, so you better subscribe right now so we can keep the lights on. Wait, no, I was kidding. This 1923 S 1 cent wheat coin sold for $36,000. So you can see another red coin here. This one was graded by PCGS. It was also minted at the San Francisco Mint. Depending on how many coins were minted for a specific mint run and how many are able to grade this highly will really dictate the value of the coin. Another thing to take into consideration is when the coin is being sold. If the coin is selling at a market low, the coin will ultimately bring a lot less money than if the coin is being sold at a market high. This is a beautiful example here, and that's why it sold for $36,000. I really enjoyed this type of coin, so this coin sold for $40,800, and this is why. This is a 1969 S 1 cent double die obverse coin graded by PCGS and mint state 63 red. So you can see there's a good amount of nicks and gashes going on here, but that's not going to take away from the fact that this coin still sold for so much money. The biggest reason why it sold for so much money is because it is a double die obverse. If you look at Liberty on the left, the date at the right, and the motto at the top, you will see some pretty apparent doubling. Doubling is something that can really dramatically increase the value of the coin. On the example like this, you're not really going to need magnification, but on some of the harder types, you will need magnification. This coin without the doubling happening is worth nowhere near this amount. So if you have a 1969 penny, what you really want to be looking for is that doubling. Here we have a 1916D 1 cent coin. Now it's crazy to think that these coins are over 100 years old, these 1916 wheat pennies. And the fact that it was able to grade so highly by PCGS at a mint state 67 is really phenomenal. This coin is only 3 points away from the perfect grade of 70. And guys, this coin sold for $50,400. This coin sold for $207,000, and here's exactly why. So this is one of the lower graded coins that I've ever really talked about on my channel. This one was graded by PCGS a VF35. VF standing for very fine. Now this is a 1943 S coin. Now the reason why it sold for so much money is because this coin was accidentally struck on a bronze planchet. Now you can see that this coin went out into circulation for quite a while before someone picked it up and realized that this coin should have been struck on a zinc-coated steel planchet and not a bronze planchet like this. Long story short, during the war efforts they needed bronze for ammunition, so they transitioned into the zinc-coated steel planchets, so this coin should have never existed. All these things combined allowed it to sell for $207,000. If you enjoyed this video, you'll definitely enjoy one of the videos on the screen right now.